everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danielle from Danielle's Books, and this is
Zach with Zach's Books.
Thanks for clicking on this video. Today we have an exciting book haul. We have a mix of thriller and horror. We both have books that we're going to share, and yeah, if you like the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to both of us because we'd love to have you. So, do you want to start?
I am going to start with a book that we just got recently. It's from an author that we have discussed a few times on my channel, but I have not read, and I really mess up his name, so I'm going to try and get this here. The Night Parade by Ronald Malfi. Malfi, yeah, see, this is why I'm not good with names. So, this book, the cover looks really cool, and did I say A or what?
I don't know. But B, I haven't heard of this one before, and I feel like I've heard about a lot of his titles, but when I was flipping to the beginning and looked at all of the whole list of his books, I was like, wow, there's actually a lot that I haven't heard of.
Well, that's what happened with Keelan Patrick Burke with me, because I thought I had a large chunk of them, and then, because they didn't really list a lot of them in his books. And then we went to Bucket of Blood, and there's 95 more of them, and I was like, oh, I thought I was almost done with this author. I have not even hit the tip of the iceberg. So, but I don't know a whole lot about this one.
First the birds disappeared, then the insects took over, and the madness began. I'm scared of birds, so that's fun.
Hey, see, this is a book that's right up your alley then. Birds are going away.
But the cover is really cool.
Yeah, I really do like it. It looks eerie, kind of like, what is that, a crow?
It's very
Could be a crow.
Yeah.
What's that dude's name who wrote out? It looks like an Edgar Allan Poe kind of looking cover.
Yeah. So anyway, so Target had buy one get one half off. This is we literally got this book the day we're filming this, and I'll show you the other book that we got because I actually still haven't even taken off the sticker. We got Verity the hardcover special edition. I loved this book. I read this though 3 years ago maybe, and I loved it. I still remember it for the most part. And I'm not someone who rereads books, but I definitely want to reread this book now because there's an exclusive chapter. And I just think this book is just straight up stunning. So I'm excited to read it. I'm excited that's in a hardback because if you didn't know, if Zach and I were to choose between collecting hardcovers or paperbacks, we'd probably choose to have a full hardback library.
Maybe depend.
No? Okay. Cool.
It would maybe depend for me, because you know that I would be collecting as many Stephen King books as I could, and so all of his, I don't know.
For the most part, we have hardcovers.
I would say that hardcovers usually have got better covers.
Yeah. So that is what we got from Target. You want to hold it up again? Boop. All right. Next up, I'll show some manga because we went to Half Price Books and we got...
Keep these up here?
No. Okay. We went to Half Price Books and Zach showed a lot of what he got on his channel. Also, if you did not know, like we said, he has a channel. It'll be linked down below. He's uploading 31 videos for 31 days of October called Zoctober. And he did a come shop with me. He also did a haul video. So a lot of what he got is in that video. So I'll show quickly the other stuff we got. We went and found 3 volume 1 mangas, which if you have been to Half Price Books, it's kind of hard to find volume 1s.
Yeah, it's a very rare thing to find. I personally am not on the major hunt for them. The only one I've read is One Punch Man, and I've only read the first volume, and I have it. But trying to find 5, just so I can have 1 through 5, because it's just a better number than 1 through 4. So, but I'm going to shut up.
But we also found some other manga at the library, and I don't know if it's a thing to do on BookTube, but if you want to see a library haul, we got 20 books from the library, and we would definitely do that together. But the ones we got from Half Price Books are Death Note. Here, do you want to help me by holding some? Death Note Volume 1, Demon Slayer Volume 1, and Black Butler Volume 1. So a while ago we went to, you can put them down. A while ago we went to Barnes & Noble and actually asked one of the workers there for advice on like thriller horror manga because we were definitely new to the genre. And they recommended Black Butler. We didn't get it that day. We picked something else. And they recommended Demon Slayer. And then I've just been hearing a lot about Death Note, so I got that one too, and I love the cover. So we are definitely going to be checking these manga out, and yeah, that was one thing we got from Half Price Books.
I think a major manga thing is going to be you, but at least for that stuff is.
There's a blurb in it.
Oh, yes. Okay, so the next one is The Paradox Hotel by Rob Hart. Author of The Warehouse.
Also from Half Price Books.
And that cover looks really cool.
And this release came out spring of this year, I think. And I remember it sounded really cool. It's like a sci-fi thriller, which is probably more up your alley, honestly.
Well, yeah, because that's something that I've been
Sci-fi, yeah, you got into sci-fi this year.
Yeah, that's something I did. Last year is what peaked it with Project Hail Mary, and then this year I've just been reading sci-fis every now and again, and I have not hated it. So,
do you want to read the blurb on the bottom?
Yeah. So, well, I figured it wasn't on there. An impossible crime, a detective on the edge of madness, the future of time travel at stake.
A time travel thriller.
Oh, and it's a hotel too, so.
He also just did a hotel video on his channel too.
I did.
Basically, just go check out his channel after this.
Well, yeah, well, check out Zach's books.
Also, he's going to be having a giveaway on his channel, so I would definitely check it out. And then the other book we got from Half Price Books is The Long Weekend by Gilly McMillan. And this one on the front says, 3 couples, 2 bodies, 1 secret. And then I'll read the little blurb on the inside. In this pulse-pounding thriller, a group of women travel to the most remote place in England for a weekend escape, only to discover a startling note saying that one of their husbands will be killed before they return. How's that sound?
That sounds very intriguing.
Right? And I really like the cover too. Sherry Lapina has a blurb on the back. We both really like her.
Yeah, Sherry Lapina is like a surprise.
She writes very good beginner thrillers. So yeah, there's the Half Price Books haul, and you have quite the Amazon haul on your side.
Yes, so we just had our anniversary, and so one of the things that I told Danielle to do is pick out a bunch of books.
Well, yeah, we got a gift card to Amazon from my mother, and so we got a bunch of horror books. So do you want to start? We'll go back and forth.
This is a Danielle pick, The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. By what she has told me, it's kind of a YA rendition of Carrie.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. But do you want to read the...
No one knew it would be the last time that most of them would be seen alive.
And the cover is just, stunning.
Yeah, it looks
It's honestly gorgeous. So, I'm currently reading Carrie right now, and then I'll probably read this once I finish. But, yeah, that was one I was really excited about. And another one that I picked out was Mother Thing by, Ainsley Hogarth. Honestly, this was pretty much a cover buy because the cover is super cool.
Yeah, it kind of looks really nostalgic.
Yeah. And this one says, she's dead in the basement and she's refusing to leave. Honestly, that's the only blurb that it gives. Maybe we'll pop up the full synopsis on the screen, or you can check it out. But this is one I kind of don't want to know a whole lot about. Like I said, this was pretty much a cover buy, and I'm really excited about it. So that was another one that I picked. And then the next ones you talked about in your release video.
2 of them I did. I think this other one was another you pick.
These are the 2 you talked about.
Alright, so the 2 that I talked about was Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison, and it's a werewolf novel. I'm currently reading a book about werewolves. And this was in my October releases I was excited about, like Danielle said. And Rachel Harrison...
I'm excited about it too.
Rachel Harrison is an author that we have both read. We both read The Return. We own Cackle, but we have not read Cackle. The Return, I think we both gave 5 stars. Is a really solid story.
Mm-hmm.
Such Sharp Teeth. such sharp teeth. We got a little blurb here. A young woman in need of a transformation finds herself in touch with the animal inside this gripping, incisive novel. I mean, yeah, it's a werewolf story. The cover looks absolutely stunning with like the red moon and the wolf inside of it. I think it looks really cool.
I also haven't read a werewolf story before.
Neither have I, which is kind of weird. Okay, so I've read a lot of Stephen King, and like werewolf is like something I have yet to really see from him. If you're coming over from, say, my channel and you have read, or if you are on Danielle's channel often and you know Stephen King stuff, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But I don't think he's got like a wolf story. I know Revival is kind of like his take on Frankenstein and Salem's Lot's vampires. So, but a wolf, I haven't seen a wolf. I know there's like a wolf man in The Shining. I'm just blabbing on. All right, next book. Curse of the Reaper.
Speak of The Shining.
Curse of the Reaper by Brian McCauley. So,
I love this cover. You don't see yellow books very often. And this is kind of like gold yellow, but
I mean, yeah,
love
it looks
it.
really cool. And this blurb is what hooked me to get this. Scream meets The Shining in this page-turning horror tale about an aging actor haunted by the slasher movie villain he brought to life.
That sounds so good.
Somebody did, in one of my videos, they said that they did read this and it was really good. So,
I'm really excited to read it too.
I mean, yeah, it just sounds absolutely exciting and thrilling.
Yeah.
So, especially anything that has like The Shining-esque anything in it, I need to read it.
Consider you hooked. All right, and then I have two more, and you have one more. So I'll go with Spine Shivers, The Grin in the Dark by J.A. Dark. And this is a middle grade horror. I got this because it was cheap and we had like a little bit left to spend on the gift card. And the cover looks super cool. And this is like in a series called Spine Shivers is technically what the series is. I'm like only like 30 pages into it, but it's only like 100 pages and it reads very middle grade, but I think so far that you know, it's getting a little creepy, but I don't think that it's gonna like, you know, knock my socks off or anything. But yeah, I'm currently reading this and enjoying it for what it is. So
I mean, there's the clown on the cover. You said you don't really like clowns.
This is not my first clown book. I read Clown in a Cornfield.
Okay, yeah, I know.
I was gonna say that was my first.
Not saying that you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you don't like clowns. I knew this wasn't your first.
I don't like clowns.
You should read it.
But this is like a pretty Yeah. Okay.
Like the comment if Danielle should read it.
Like the comment.
Like
the video.
I'll be over here if you need me.
Okay, and then we both have one more. Why don't you go, and then I'll end with this one.
We'll save the best for last.
I don't know. This book is getting horrible ratings, so.
I meant you.
Oh, thanks. Okay, go.
All right. Next up is we have We Spread by Ian Reid. The only Ian Reid book I read, I did not like.
We both read I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
She gave it, I think, 5 stars. I gave it, I think, 2 or 3. And it was because
I think I gave it 3.
I just did not like the book towards the end. It was a good story and it was going really well, and then the ending was just kind of like...
You don't like ambiguous endings.
No, it's not. It works sometimes. The Mist. I guess maybe it's just Stephen King. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, let me read the blurb of this one. Reese... What?
It's at the bottom.
Oh. I didn't know what that... Oh, that's a quote. Never mind. Okay. At once compassionate and uncanny and told... Why can't I read? At once compassionate and uncanny and told in spare, hypnotic prose, Ian Reid's genre-defying third novel explores questions of... questions of conformity, art, productivity, relationships, and what ultimately it means to grow old.
Okay, this is probably more so one that I'll read, but...
That sounds more like a you.
I've heard amazing reviews for this one. Like, the people who I follow, I've only seen like 4 or 5 stars. And so it's one that I'm definitely intrigued with, but yeah, we both have read from the author. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Next up.
Third book. I didn't know you had a third. This was.
Yeah, it's called Foe. And I want to get that one too. But
the second one's called Foe.
yeah, but we don't have it yet. All right, and then the last book, this one I've heard not very good ratings about. This one is The Butcher and the Wren, and this is by one of the hosts of Morbid, which is a true crime podcast that I listen to, and I listen to a lot of true crime podcasts. I was actually planning to do a reading vlog with this book and All Good People Here by Ashley Flowers, because they're both true crime podcast hosts, both shows that I listen to, but it just we didn't get there.
Who is the author?
Elena.
Well, you didn't say the name. That's why I was like...
It's Elena. And I already read All Good People Here, but it's just not going to be a vlog. And that one I gave 4 stars. I definitely have thoughts about that book, which I guess I'll talk about in a future video. But let me see if there's a blurb in this one. Something dark is lurking in the Louisiana bayou.
Popeyes.
Okay. An addictive read with straight from the morgue details only an autopsy technician could provide. The Butcher and the Wren promises to ensnare all who enter.
Every time the 3 times you've said the title, I just keep hearing The Catcher in the Rye. Just because, like, how it's like, The Butcher and the Wren, The Catcher in the Rye.
Okay, so like I said, I haven't been hearing the best of things about this book, but I'm still going to read it for myself. It's also really short. Like, it's under 250 pages. So, yeah. I'm excited to read that one, and I think that pretty much concludes this haul.
That sums it all up.
High five?
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll have these books linked down below with what we can link down below.
Yes, we will.
Don't forget to check out all the other stuff that's down below.
Yeah, we've got BookTube channel for Zach. We've got Instagrams for both of us. We've got podcasts down below. We've got website. We've got channels. We got everything. All of it's linked down below. And don't forget to check out his channel because, like I said, he's doing 31 videos in 31 days, and they're all horror themed. And also, we're about to film a video, the both of us, to go on his channel. So go check that out. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Later.
I was waiting for you to join.
I say later, even on yours.